Hello, friends, and thank you as always for visiting the Legend Sports Universe YouTube channel. Legend Sports Universe, where legends play forever. This is the Franchise Stars Baseball League Game of the Week for June 19th of Year 1 of the league, featuring the Tampa Bay Rays at the bottom of the AL East visiting the Baltimore Orioles. The Orioles have managed to stay a game above 500 in the hunt for a wild card spot in the very split American League. The Orioles have taken the first two games of this series 3-1 and 3-0. The Rays' offense continues to be miserable. Their pitching hasn't been much better. This is our first look at the Orioles on a broadcast this season. I've done an exhibition game broadcast of them, but this is their first regular season broadcast. On the hill, Nels Potter. Potter 7-4, 4.73 earned run average. He's been able to limit the damage moderately, despite that high whip. Again, 1.53, not where you want that to be. But Potter has mustered a 7-4 record regardless. He will open up facing Carl Crawford. Crawford batting .292 on the season. First pitch ready to get underway here at Camden Yards. I thank you as always for joining me. Crawford swings first pitch, fly ball out to right field. That one is put away for the first out. I believe that is Bob Neiman out there. We'll get confirmation shortly. So the Rays line up Crawford, Iwamura, and McGriff, Longoria, Jaso, and Wynn, Upton, Souza, and Bartlett. 239 runs scored. They are the 13th ranked offense in the American League. Here's Akinori Iwamura, the second baseman, .260, no home runs, 20 runs batted in for him so far. First pitch from Potter, fastball misses outside. It's a delivery. Screwball misses down and in. So Iwamura ahead 2-0 here. Here's the delivery. Fastball in there for a called strike, 2-1. Potter delivers, misses way up high. Count goes to 3-1. There you see Fred McGriff, the anchor of this Rays offense, on deck. 3-1 pitch from Potter. Screwball misses down and in, so Iwamura works out the one-out walk. So here comes McGriff. As we mentioned, batting .310. Fastball. Excuse me, I call that a changeup. I misread that. Apologies. One misses off the outside corner. 1-0. So Potter's control, evading him to start here. Here's the delivery. Up the middle. That's going to be a base hit for McGriff. Iwamura, round second, heads to third. So runners are at the corners. I actually got to see, I got to check Iwamura there because his speed rating looks high. He was not that fast a player. I got to check that. But anyway, here's Evan Longoria, .278, 11 homers, 34 runs batted in. Screwball fouled off. Longoria batting .325 in his last 10. And this entire Rays offense really rooted in McGriff and Longoria. Sprinkle in a bit of Crawford and Randy Wynn has had a good season for them so far. But the Rays offense just very, very much in struggle throughout this first half of the season, as was to be expected. Fly ball center field. Coming on. Bunbury gets there, makes the play. Iwamura is going to tag up. Here comes the throw. It is well offline. Iwamura scores, and the Rays take a 1-0 lead. So the Rays strike first. Bunbury's throw home offline. Not even sure a good throw would have gotten him. Here's John Jaso. Backup catcher, getting some time today. .242, 1 home run, 6 runs batted in. Fastball misses away. You see the Orioles currently a half game out of the second wild card position. Nice screwball there. Jaso swings over the top of it. It's 1-1. Potter delivers. Tapper back to the mound. Potter has it. Throw to first gets him, and the side is retired. But the Rays pick up a run here in the first. We'll head to the bottom half. Rays 1, Orioles coming up. So on the mound for the Rays, Chris Archer. Archer 3-7, a 4.66 earned run average this season. He has struggled mightily, to say the least. Actually, not walking guys at a particularly bad rate, but Archer has been eminently hittable. Here's Al Bumbry. Bumbry batting .305. Good work from Bumbry so far this season. First pitch from Archer. Fastball misses up high. Archer can bring it. Good slider there. That one's called inside, though. That looked like a good pitch from Archer, but he's behind Bumbry 2-0. Fastball, Bumbry turns on it, but Iwamura ranges to his left, makes the play on the liner. First out is recorded here in the bottom of the first. Orioles lineup: Bumbry, Belanger, and Murray, Gentile, Machado, and Williams, Neiman, Grich, and Severide. Offense ranks 6th in the American League at the moment. So here's Mark Belanger. Belanger batting .273, no home runs, 19 RBIs. Belanger, as of the beginning of the month, was hitting right around 300. But he has gone into a cold snap here that has dropped his average a bit more where you would expect Mark Belanger to be. 17 doubles you see on the season, second for the O's. Fastball in there for a called strike. So Archer ahead of Belanger 0-2. Here's the pitch. Ground ball, foul outside of third base. So Archer still ahead of Belanger 0-2. One out here in the bottom of the first. We're just underway in Baltimore. Ground ball down the first base line. Gets inside the bag and past McGriff. Belanger rounds first. He's going for two. Play at second. There won't be one as the throw is offline. And Mark Belanger doubles down the first base line to give the Orioles a runner in scoring position. McGriff playing off the line a bit against a right-handed batter, and Belanger shoots it down the first base line for a double. So now here's Eddie Murray. Murray batting .294. Fastball misses away. 16 homers, 46 RBIs for Murray. Those 16 homers have him tied for 9th in the American League. Slider misses away. So Archer behind Murray 2-0 here. Belanger on second after the one-out double. Pitch from Archer. Fastball. Murray. Fly ball to center field. It'll stay in the park. Wynn makes the play. Belanger will hold. And the second out is recorded here in the bottom of the first. So that'll bring up the DH, Jim Gentile. Gentile batting .295, 11 home runs, 27 ribbies. He's got another opportunity for a ribby here with Belanger on second. Fastball misses down low. Belanger 12 steals on the year. Can't imagine he'd be going here. Fastball swung on and missed by Gentile. Count gets leveled at 1-1. We'll wait a couple innings, and then we'll go through the out-of-town scoreboard sometime during the third. Fastball there. Gentile gets a piece of it. Fouls it down between the wickets of Jaso, and the count is 1-2. Pitch from Archer. Slider swung on and missed. Nice pitch from Archer. Gentile fooled badly, and the side is retired. So Belanger's double goes to Wake. Franchise Stars Baseball League Game of the Week. So Randy Wynn will step in to face Nels Potter. Wynn batting .311. 2 homers, 19 runs batted in for him. Potter, 15 pitches in that first inning. Down low. Now he misses up high, so Potter has to kind of even that out a little bit. Behind Wynn 2-0. Screwball misses away, 3-0 the count. B.J. Upton waits on deck. Here's the delivery. Fastball, that one's in there for a strike. 3-1 pitch. Fastball misses up high, ball 4. And Randy Wynn has drawn a leadoff walk here in the top of the second. Leading off for Tampa Bay. So here's B.J. Upton. Fastball misses down low. Potter looks in, gets the sign. Here's the pitch. Runner goes, and it's fouled off. So 1-1 the count. Pitch from Potter. Fastball in there for a called strike. Now Potter has it 1-2 on B.J. Upton. Overcast day here at Camden Yards. Again, this is Sunday, June 19th of year 1 of the Franchise Stars Baseball League. Shot out to left. Upton gets a decent hold on this, but it'll stay in the park. Caught out there for the first out of the inning. It's Wally Judnich out there in left. Oh, I'm sorry, Ken Williams. So here's Steven Souza. Souza batting .196. Does have 8 homers, 18 RBIs. Fastball just misses down low. And see the managers. I mentioned this previously. I replaced all of the in-game the default managers in the game with like the make-believe managers who they also had available as like coaches to hire and stuff like that. Just because some of the managers, guys who are currently managers are also going to be guys who show up in the league as players at some point. Like Aaron Boone, stuff like that, will show up here eventually. Actually, he's actually on the Marlins, I believe, actually on their initial draw. So they're all fictional managers in the dugout, which is why when it cuts to that, the guys won't look familiar to you. So 1 down, Wynn on first. Potter facing Souza here, 2-1 count. Throw over to first, keeps Wynn close. Orioles sporting the 1966 home unis. For this one, Souza back up the middle, that's a base hit. Wynn around second, he'll hold up there. Bunbury comes in hard, gets it in quickly. So here comes Jason Bartlett. Bartlett batting .204. Pitch from Potter. Fastball misses down and in. Bartlett, a home run, 15 RBIs, an atrocious 539 OPS. Bartlett not out there for his bat. Breaking ball misses the mark, 2-0. Potter delivers. Fastball up high. So Potter has certainly lacked command to this point. Here's the pitch. Fastball on the corner. Potter looks in. Takes his side. Love to get a ground ball from Bartlett. You see, Bartlett has already grounded into 11 double plays this season. Potter delivers. Check swing, they call it a strike though. I believe that was a called strike, not tied to the swing, and the count is full. Pitch from Potter. Misses ball 4, and that's going to juice the bases. So Potter pitching himself into a bit of trouble here in the top of the second. Here's Carl Crawford. Crawford flew out to right his first time up. And that one hangs, gets the middle of the zone, and Crawford turns on it. Shot off the wall and right. Runners had to hold. That was overly cautious. I mean, Crawford ripped that ball. So despite the shot hitting the wall, it's going to only be a single as everybody held up just to make sure that ball was caught. And Neiman played it perfectly off the wall. But the Rays do have a 2-0 lead. The base is still loaded for Iwamura. Pitch in the dirt, nice block. Hank Severide keeps that one from getting to the backstop. But Potter certainly scuffling with it at this point. Here's the offering. Fastball misses up high. (2-0) the score. Rays lead it. 2-0 the count. Potter facing Iwamura. Here's the pitch. Iwamura, fly ball to center. Bunbury coming on. Lays out, gets there. Great catch, Al Bunbury. The runner will tag and score. The Rays now lead it 3-0. But a terrific play by Al Bunbury out in center. Got a great break. Wonderfully done by Al Bunbury, perhaps saving a second run from scoring. So it's now 3-0 Tampa, 2 outs. Here's Fred McGriff. Slider in there for a called strike. McGriff singled his first time up. He's now 5 for 8 in the series. Again, Baltimore's taken the first 2 of this 3-game set, 3-1 and 3-0. Screwball misses down low. McGriff leading the Rays with 37 ribbies. Screwball misses away, 2-1. Pitch from Potter. McGriff swings and misses over the screwball. Count goes to 2-2. So Potter just trying to minimize the damage here. And he fans McGriff. Back-to-back screwballs. Best pitches Potter's thrown in this game. So he gets out of it, but not before the Rays pick up 2 more. We head to the bottom of the second here at Camden Yards. The Rays lead the Orioles 3-0. So stepping in, here's Manny Machado. Machado batting .304, 12 home runs, 46 runs batted in. Currently second in the All-Star voting in the American League. Fastball in there for a called strike. 0-1 pitch from Archer. Machado lines it towards the gap in right center field. It falls in, not hit overly hard, so it won't split the gap. It is able to be cut off by Souza, who gets it in, but Machado has an opposite field single here in the bottom of the second. So here's Ken Williams. Williams batting .304. Leadoff runner is on. 10 homers, 32 runs batted in for Ken Williams to this point in the season. Fastball misses up high. Count now 2-0. Here's the pitch. Williams shoots it down the left field line, but foul. Count 2-1. Archer working to Williams. Machado on first. Tap down to third base line, but foul. So 2-2 here as Archer works to Williams. Tampa with the 3-0 lead early. Williams lines another one. Deep to left, but slicing foul. So Williams looking to go the other way, it would appear here, as Archer works him away. Just take what they give you. Williams a good professional hitter. Offering from Archer. Fastball in there for a called strike 3. Williams clearly was expecting a breaking. So there's one down. Here comes Bob Neiman. Neiman batting .261. Orioles mascot trying to get the crowd into it. First pitch from Archer. Changeup misses down low. Now Archer with a slider. That one way outside. 2-0 the count. Here's the pitch. Turned, but foul. So count now 2-1 as Archer works to Neiman here. Baltimore would love to get at least a run back this inning. Looped out to right field. Souza coming on. He's going to let that fall in front of him. Machado holds, and he's forced out at second. Machado held up. Didn't go far enough before he did so, and Souza plays it perfectly on a hop and throws a laser to second to force out Manny Machado. That's the kind of thing you'd expect more from Manny Ramirez than Manny Machado. But he's forced out at second, and there's 2 down. Here's Bobby Grich. Fastball in there for a called strike. Grich batting .291, 9 home runs, 25 runs batted in. He's started to heat up a bit after a slow start. Archer delivers. Fastball. Grich lines down the right field line, but well foul. So Archer now ahead of Grich, 0-2 here. Here's the pitch. Fastball swung on and missed. Archer blows Grich away, and the side is retired. So Manny Machado's leadoff single yields nothing. We head to the top of the third here in Baltimore. Rays lead the Orioles 3-0. So stepping in for the Rays, here's Evan Longoria. Hit a sacrifice fly in the first. Nels Potter will hope for an easy inning here. He's had to labor through the first 2, battling significant control problems. He's falling behind just about everybody. First pitch there. They say Longoria went. Feels like Nels Potter is one of those guys who didn't. I thought he didn't have any historic stats, and it turned out that he did. So his career stats will be a little messed up. Not the end of the world. Not that I'm expecting Nels Potter to be on any career leaderboards when this is all said and done anyway, but 20 years down the line. Shot, ground ball to second, fielded by Grich. Throw to first, and there's one man down.
Now batting, catcher, Kyle Manzardo.
So here's John Jaso. Jaso 0 for 1, grounded out his first time up. 3 for 9 with a double to this point in the series. There's one pulled down to first, one hopper. Murray fields it cleanly, takes it to the bag himself, and there's 2 down.
Now batting, number 2.
So here's Randy Wynn. Wynn drew a walk his first time up. Screwball in there for a called strike. Forgive my dog in the background, apparently hacking up a lung. Oh, 1 pitch here as Potter works to win. That one misses outside. 1-1 the count. Potter rears back and fires. Ground ball up the middle. Belanger ranges to his left. Smooth as can be. Makes the throw to Murray. A little low, but Murray digs it out. And the side is retired. So we're midway through the third. Nels Potter gets a much-needed 1-2-3 inning there. Coming up in the bottom of the third, Severide, Bunbury, and Belanger. Baltimore still trails at 3-0. Severide batting .290. Steps in to face Chris Archer. First pitch swinging out to right. Souza on the run makes the play. Looked like that was hit a little bit harder off the bat. One down, here's Al Bunbury. Bunbury lined out his first time up. First pitch swinging, Bunbury strokes this one deep to right. Souza, what a play, Steven Souza. Souza has not hit well, but this is a terrific defensive play, tracking back on this ball. Wonderful grab by Steven Souza Jr. for the second out. So 2 men down, here's Mark Belanger. Belanger doubled his first time up. Archer misses up and in with the fastball. Is behind 1-0. Fastball saws Belanger up, popped up. Nobody's going to be able to get it before it hits the ground, though. The count goes to 1-1. There's pitch. Belanger pulls it foul down the third baseline. Count goes to 1-2. Breaking ball away, a great slider. Belanger chases it and misses it by a country mile, and the side is retired. So Archer seems to be in a little bit of a groove here. We head to the top of the fourth. Rays still lead the Orioles 3-0.
Leading off with the Rays, the designated hitter.
Nels Potter had a 1-2-3 inning in the third, trying to get through his early struggles in this game. Stepping in to face him here is B.J. Upton. Upton 0 for 1. Potter delivers. That one fouled back. There's the pitch, screwball down low. Misses the mark, counts 1-1. Potter to the windup delivers. Ground ball back through the box. Potter picks it. Nice job there, Nels Potter. Throws to Murray for the first out. There you see beautiful Oriole Park at Camden Yards. Here's Steven Souza. Souza singled his first time up and scored a run. Made a terrific catch out there in right field last inning. There's the pitch, fastball. Looked like a good pitch, but they call in a ball off the outside corner. That one misses on the inside corner. So 2-0 here as Potter works to Souza. Fastball called to strike at the knees. Count goes to 2-1. Fastball misses up high. Jason Bartlett waits on deck for the Rays. Screwball just misses down and in. Souza draws the walk. So 1 out base runner here for the Rays. Here's Jason Bartlett. Bartlett walked his first time up. Pitch from Potter. In there for a called strike. And you see the stat that showed his first time up as well. Jason Bartlett has grounded into 11 double plays so far this season. Throw over to first. Souza gets back easily. Another pickoff attempt, and Souza back once again. Souza not a huge base stealing threat, but Potter keeping him honest. There's the pitch. So 1-1 count here as Potter works to Bartlett. Another throw over. Souza able to even stay on his feet this time. That one down low. Souza goes. Throw, and they get him. Hank Severide with a good throw. Guns down Steven Souza for the second out of the inning. Perfect throws from Severide, and that wasn't particularly close. So now 2 men down. Bartlett ground ball to third. Picked by Machado. Throw over to first. And the side is retired. So we head to the bottom of the fourth here in Baltimore. The Rays lead the Orioles 3-0. Franchise Stars Baseball Game of the Week. Here's Eddie Murray. Murray flew out his first time up. He's 2 for 9 in the series so far. Slider off the outside corner, 1-0. Another one away. That one misses 2, and it's 2-0. Fastball in there for a called strike. Murray taps it out in front of the plate. Jaso, throw to first, gets him for out number 1. Good job there by Jaso taking charge. Looked like Archer was charging like he was going to field that, but that's a much easier play for the catcher coming out. So here's Jim Gentile, struck out his first time up. Fastball in there for a called strike. Gentile 5 ribbies in his last 8 games. Changeup misses away. 1-1 the count. Here's the pitch. Slider misses inside. Neither pitcher getting that call to lefties so far in this game. Both Potter and Archer feeling a little squeezed. Archer delivers ground ball to second. Iwamura is there. Throws on to first for the second out. So 2 down here in the bottom of the fourth. Here comes Manny Machado. Machado singled his first time up and then was forced out at second on a fly ball to right that he misjudged, held up a little bit sooner than he should have. It fell in front of Steven Souza, but Souza was able to catch him before he got to second for the force out. There's a shot down the right field line. Count goes to 1-1. Shot lined into center field. Base hit for Machado. So Machado has his second hit of the day. The Orioles have a 2-out base runner here in the bottom of the fourth. So here's Ken Williams. Williams 0 for 1. Fastball misses inside. Archer sets and deals. Fastball swung on and missed. Count even at 1 apiece. And that one looks like it hit him, and it does. Hits Williams off the back foot. So now first and second, here's Bob Neiman. Neiman grounded out his first time up. Here's the pitch. Fastball in there for a called strike, 0-1. Machado on second, Williams on first. Here's the pitch. Fastball in there for a called strike, 0-2. Archer looks in, delivers. Neiman fly ball down the right field line. That's going to be trouble, but just foul. That falls in. That brings in a run, possibly 2. But instead, it's just a strike. Count stays at 0-2. Neiman ground ball down to first. McGriff has it. He'll take it himself, and the side is retired. Archer works out of trouble. We are through 4 here in Baltimore. Rays lead the Orioles 3-0. In steps Carl Crawford as the Rays order rolls over. Crawford 1 for 2, single and an RBI. Screwball misses up high, 1-0. Pitch from Potter. Pulled down the right field line but foul. The Orioles have just called up Merv Rettenman, who homered in yesterday's game, on the bench today. Crawford squares to bunt, but bunts it foul, and the count goes to 1-2. Pedro Martinez tied for the AL lead in strikeouts. Willie Horton had 5 RBIs start to the year. Jimmy Fox of the A's, 5 RBIs as they defeated the Royals. This one hopper out to Belanger, makes the throw to first. Short hop there, nicely played by Belanger. Rube Waddell, complete game shutout for the A's in that win over the Orioles yesterday. David Cone won his 10th game yesterday for the Mets. He's now tied for the National League lead in wins and leads the league in strikeouts at 105. His ERA is not overly impressive, but regardless. Yankees with the win moved within 1 game of the Red Sox in the American League East. Cardinals have opened up a 2-game lead in the NL Central, which has seen every team except the Brewers be in first place at some point. It's Father's Day. Happy Father's Day from your Baltimore Orioles, by the way. And this is June 19th of year 1 of the Franchise Stars Baseball League. Yankees lead the Blue Jays 7-5. Josh Johnson, Jerry Kuzman, the pitching matchup there. Expos hold a 5-0 lead over the Phillies in the 8th. Shot down to first. Murray dives, knocks it down, flips to Potter covering, but Iwamura able to beat it out for the infield hit. Good effort there from Eddie Murray. Able to knock it down, but Iwamura beats it down the line. So 1 out, runner on first. Here's Fred McGriff. Cubs lead the Braves 3-0 in the second. Bill Lang has homered for the Cubs, his 13th. Twins and Diamondbacks will play later. Camilo Pascual going against Adam Kennedy. Red Sox lead the AL East, Yankees in second. Indians lead the AL Central by a game over the White Sox. 1.5 over the Royals, 2 games over the Twins. And the Tigers, 10.5 out. I remain stunned at how bad the Tigers have been. They have not been able to hit. They have not been able to pitch. That's a dangerous combination. A's running away with the AL West. They are up by 11 over the Angels. Mariners 16 back. Astros 17. The Rangers 20.5. In mid-June. Base hit in the center. Iwamura goes to third. Runners at the corners. This is how Tampa got their run in the first inning. Iwamura never even hesitated. Gets himself into third. Runners at the corners for the Rays. In the National League, the Braves have taken over the division lead by a game over the Expos, 3.5 over the Phillies, 5.5 over the Mets, who's continued to scratch to get to 500. Marlins in the cellar at 9.5. Marlins hung tough for a bit, but the bottom is kind of falling out on them. The Cardinals have taken over the NL Central. They're up by 2 over the Pirates, as well as the Cubs. Reds 2.5 back. Brewers have settled into the cellar. They're 11 games out. In the NL West, it's the Giants show, 50-21. Up 10.5 games over the Dodgers, who've been great at 39-31. Diamondbacks 17 out, Rockies 17.5. The Padres in the cellar, 22 games out of first place. Padres will be involved in our next broadcast, as they will be the last team that I haven't done a live broadcast for in the season. So they will be the next game of the week. I'm not very sure who they're playing. Then after that, we will just start picking whatever game of the week kind of suits my fancy, so to speak. Best matchup. Longoria goes down swinging there. Good slider from Potter as he tries to escape the jam here. Fastball, changeup, screwball inside, and then the fastball away, and then the slider away. So Potter only went inside on Longoria once there. 2 outs, first and third. Here's John Jaso. He's 0 for 2. Saw the bullpen action for the Orioles. Potter trying to fight his way through this 5th inning. Screwball misses down low. Count at 1-1. Fastball fouled off by Jaso. Count will go to 1-2. There's a shot pulled into right field. Over Gritch's head. That's a base hit. Iwamura scores. And Jaso with the RBI single gives the Rays a 4-0 lead. Pitch away, and Jaso goes out and gets it. You see Eddie Collins leading the American League in batting. That's going to be it for Nels Potter. Betts and Reggie Smith have both gone ice cold. They were both up around 365. at the start of the month. Ken Griffey Jr. leads the American League and all of baseball in home runs with 24. Mike Trout and Jim Tomei tied with 21 as Denny Galehouse checks in. Galehouse 4-4, 4.22 earned run average. Gehrig and Aaron Judge round out your American League home run leaders to this point. Mark McGwire leads the league in RBIs with 59, Griffey and Gehrig with 58. Kent Herbeck has been a terrific run producer for the Twins. He's got 55. Home run Baker in 5th with 52. Here's Randy Winn, 0-for-1 with a walk and a run scored. Ricky Henderson leading the AL in stolen bases with 32. Sean Figgins with 23. Chuck Knobloch, Derek Jeter, and Carl Crawford of these Rays rounding out the stolen base leaders. Winn has been abysmal with runners in scoring position, batting .169. Your Winn's leaders in the American League: Rev Russell of the White Sox, Rube Waddell of the A's, Tim Hudson of the A's with 9, Lefty Grove of the A's with 8. You got 3 guys in the top 5 in wins, you know you're having a good season. The Oakland A's, probably the best team in baseball, though the Giants may have something to say about that. Your AL earned run average leader, Ken Johnson, doing it with mirrors, leading the league at 1.73. Santana, Waddell, Hudson, and Grove round out the ERA list. Belanger, to second, goes the short way, gets the force, and the side is retired, but not before the Rays pick up another run. We're midway through here in Baltimore. Tampa leads it 4-0. So here's Bobby Grich. He's 0-for-1. American League strikeout leaders Pedro Martinez and Rube Waddell tied for the lead with 111. Sam McDowell, Lefty Grove, and Bert Blyleven round out your top 5. Archer's first pitch, fastball up high. The Yankees' Chad Green leads the league in saves with 22. Orioles, B.J. Ryan with 19. Tied with Francisco Rodriguez of the Angels and Raleigh Fingers of the A's. Mark Eichhorn of the Blue Jays with 18. Shot up the middle, that's a base hit. 2-0 pitch lined into center for Bobby Grich to start things off here in the bottom of the 5th. So here's Hank Severide, 0-for-1. Orioles try to get something going here. Willie Mays has reclaimed a share of the National League Home Run League lead, tied with Johnny Mize at 23. Stargell with 21. Bob Horner with 20. Larry Walker leads the league in RBIs, tied with Mize and Willie Mays with 58. Ground ball to short, flip to second for 1. Iramora with the turn to first, 6-4-3 double play. And just like that, the Orioles' hopes get dashed. Nicely flipped there from Bartlett. Quick release there. This is a pretty one. Flip, Iwamura with the bare hand on the turn. Nicely executed. Clay baseball fan, it's good to see you, sir. Appreciate you joining me here. Hope all is well with you. 2 down, here's Al Bumbry. Bumbry slashes one foul the other way. Senior National League wins leaders: Cone, McGinnity, Bob Gibson, Clayton Kershaw, all with 10. Tanner Roark, with a surprising Expos, has picked up 9 there. I believe that's 9 wins out of the bullpen for him, actually. Bumbry slashes one the other way, but Longoria, all over it, picks it off, and the side is retired. So the Orioles still can't get anything going. We head to the top of the 6th. Upton, Sousa, and Bartlett coming up for the Rays, who hold a 4-0 lead.
Leading off for Tampa Bay, the designated hitter.
So here's B.J. Upton, 0-for-2. He's in to face Denny Galehouse. Galehouse relieved Nels Potter in the 5th. Fastball in there for a called strike, 1-1. Pitch, fastball misses down low, 2-1 the count. Breaking ball, ground ball to short. Belanger is there. Throw to first. And Upton is retired for the first out here in the 6th.
Now batting, number 20.
So here's Steven Souza. Souza 1 for 1, single and a run scored. Also drew a walk. Fly ball to right. Neiman, underneath it, puts it away for out number 2. Lucas Duda has gone deep for the Mets, who've opened up their lead to 3-1 over the Marlins. Steve Rogers, a complete game, 5-hit shutout for the Expos as they take down the Phillies. AC Willie Mays has hit his 23rd homer of the season for the Giants, who lead the Pirates 5-0. Reds all over the Brewers, 7-1. Here's a fly ball to left. Ken Williams underneath it. Easy play. And the side is retired. So nice work by Galehouse here in the 6th. Coming up for the Orioles, Belanger, Murray, and Gentile as the O's try to get something going. So here's Mark Belanger, 1 for 2. Doubled back in the first. 2 for 10 in the series. Again, Belanger was hitting up over just a tick over 300 as of June 1st. In these last 3 weeks, he's lost about 30 points on his batting average. Pops this one up. McGriff tracks it down in foul territory for the first out.
The first baseman, number 33, Eddie Murray.
So in steps Eddie Murray. Murray 0 for 2. He's only 2 for 10 so far in the series. Fastball misses down low. Hits. A model of consistency. And this one hit, that's an absolute tracer by Murray into the seats and right, and the Orioles are on the board. Eddie Murray turned that one around. And if it had a rope attached to it, you could have hung your clothes on it. Number 17 from Murray. That one was an absolute laser. So Easy Eddie turns this one around. He knew it right off the bat. So did Archer, if you can see his reaction there. Just clears the wall, but the Orioles have their first run. It's now a 4-1 ballgame. Here's Jim Gentile. Not count. Ball misses. Count 1-0. Gentile 0 for 2. It struck out and grounded out. Here's the pitch from Archer. Ground ball to short. Picked by Bartlett. Throw over to first, and there's 2 down. Yankees continue to pummel the Blue Jays. Gehrig, 2 for 3, his 19th home run and 3 RBIs. And Lou Gehrig was abysmal for the first 6 weeks of this season, but he has turned it on for the Yankees, who've closed the deficit on the Red Sox to a game. This one hit out to left. Crawford gets a good break, makes the play, and the side is retired. But Eddie Murray gets the Orioles on the board here. We are through 6 at Camden Yards. Rays lead the Orioles 4-1. So here's Carl Crawford. Crawford 1 for 3, single and an RBI. Fastball on the corner, strike 1. Galehouse staying in. He's doing a fine relief job so far, though Stu Miller and Greg Olson both throwing in the Orioles bullpen. Galehouse came in the 5th. He's only thrown 13 pitches. That one down in the dirt, 2-1 to Crawford. Galehouse delivers. Looping shot out to left. That's going to get down in front of Ken Williams for a base hit. Hold with the single. Crawford happy to take that, knowing that he's a likely candidate to steal second anyway. Here's Akinori Uemura. He's 1 for 1. He's also drawn a walk. Sinker misses down low. Uemura has scored 2 of the Rays' 4 runs. Head in the count 1-0 here as Galehouse works to him. Expect Crawford to go at some point. And there he goes. Throw from Severide. Good throw on target, and he gets Crawford. So Severide threw out Souza before, and he guns Crawford down here. Not a great jump from Carl Crawford there. But another perfectly on target throw from Severide. And there's one away. Popped up, shallow center. Bunbury comes on. That one falls in front. Blue base hit for Uemura. So now Crawford being caught stealing there. Obviously, you don't know what would have happened had the base been stolen. The old fallacy of the predetermined outcome. But, even so, possibility that would have driven in a run. So here's Fred McGriff. Fastball in there for a called strike. McGriff 2 for 3, pair of singles. 6 for 10 in the series. The Crime Dog having a good series. Fastball misses away. McGriff has grounded into 12 double plays so far this season. Galehouse would love to get one here. Runner goes. So they're living dangerously. They're going to test Severide, even though he's throwing out 2 runners. 1-2 count. Fastball fouled off by McGriff. Galehouse sets, then delivers. That one tapped up the middle. Belanger steps on the base himself, throws to first. Double play, nicely done by Mark Belanger. Galehouse gets the ground ball he needed. It is 7th inning stretch time here in Baltimore. Well, they cut out of that pretty quickly, actually. I didn't do that. Just the game decided it didn't want too much time between the half inning. Bottom of the 7th, Chris Archer has been terrific for the Rays. He's only thrown 66 pitches through these first 6. That's a tracer, though, in the right. Goes to the wall, runner around first, going for second. Here comes the throw, not in time. And Ken Williams leads things off with a double here in the bottom of the 7th. Williams thought he had 2 all the way there. So leadoff double for the Orioles as they try to scratch their way back into this game. Here's Bob Neiman. Neiman 0 for 2. Pitch in the dirt. Nice block by Jaso. So 1-0 the count. Archer works to Neiman. Fastball in there for a called strike. 1-1. Diego Castillo and Dennis Baez throwing for the Rays. Archer gets his sign and delivers. Swung on and missed by Neiman. Count goes to 1-2. Runner on second. Nobody out in the bottom of the 7th. Swung on and missed. Another great slider from Archer. Neiman swings and misses. Check out the sequence here. Slider, pair of fastballs, and another slider. And Neiman grabs a seat on the bench. So here's Bobby Grich now. 1 out, runner on second. Grich 1 for 2. Fastball in there for a called strike on the outside corner, 0-1. Grich singled back in the 5th. 3 for 8 in the series. Archer deals. Fastball, Grich lines this one in the right center field. That's going to be extra bases. Williams will come around to score. Grich will cruise into second with a 1-out RBI double. And the Orioles have now cut the deficit to 4-2. Grich all over that one. Now we're going to see how much longer they're going to let Archer go. Again, he hasn't thrown a ton of pitches. I'm not necessarily convinced that the best thing isn't leaving Archer in here, and he will stay in, at least for now. Here's Hank Severide, 0 for 2. High fastball, Severide, fly ball to center. Wynn gets there, puts it away for the second out. So 2 down, here's Al Bumbry. Bumbry 0 for 3. He is the tying run at the plate. Fastball in there for a called strike, 0-1. Bumbry 164 with runners in scoring position so far this season. Archer delivers. That one fouled off. So Archer gets ahead of Bumbry, 0-2. 2 outs, man on second, bottom of the 7th for the Orioles. They trail the Rays 4-2. Here's the pitch. Bumbry swings and misses, strike 3. Archer gasses Bumbry to finish off the 7th. Nice work out of Chris Archer, who has had a rough season. But he's been very solid today. We head to the top of the 8th. Rays lead the Orioles 4-2. So here's Evan Longoria, 0 for 2 with the sacrifice, flying an RBI.
Number 3.
Galhouse has been terrific in relief. He stays in. He's still only thrown 23 pitches. In this age of trying to limit the up-downs and whatnot, I'm not sure that they necessarily keep Galhouse in at this point, but he's getting the job done. So he gets to keep going. Longoria, ground ball to short, right at Belanger. Throw to first, one away. So Longoria is retired to start the 8th. Here's John Jaso. Jaso 1 for 3. Single and an RBI. He picked up his last time up. Here's the pitch. In there for a called strike. Oh, 0-1 the count. Galhouse delivers. That one shot out to second, right at Grich. Throws to Murray, and it's 2 away. So Danny Galhouse has done a terrific job of keeping the Orioles in this game. Here's Randy Wynn. Wynn 0 for 2 with a walk and a run scored. 2 for 8 in the series. Here's the pitch. Misses down low, 1-0. One person shy of 40,000 here at Camden Yards. Couldn't find one more person to come watch the game. Here's the pitch. High fastball, swung, fly ball down the right field line, going towards the stands, and it's out of play. Kind of lost track of everything there. The ball, the player. 1-1 the count. Sinker misses down low, 2-1. Sinker in there for a called strike, 2-2. Fastball in there, called strike 3. That's a high strike. Wind doesn't like the call. The crowd here in Baltimore, however, does. We head to the bottom of the 8th. Tampa leads Baltimore 4-2.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please.
So Chris Archer's day is done after 7 innings of work.
Number 63.
Here's Diego Castillo, 1-1, 4.85 earned run average. 11 holds on the season. This is his 15th appearance. He'll have some work to do here, starting with Mark Belanger. Belanger 1 for 3.
Number 7.
Slider, fly ball to right. Souza's underneath it. And there's one away.
Now batting, first baseman, Eddie Murray.
So here comes Eddie Murray, 1 for 3, along with a home run back in the 6th, his 17th of the season. Pitch from Castillo. Misses down low, 1-0. Castillo deals. Fastball, ground ball up the middle, ran into his left. Bartlett dives, knocks it down. Not going to be able to field it cleanly or have a play on Murray there. So it'll be an infield single for Eddie Murray. Bartlett feels that cleanly. He's probably got Murray at first. But once he couldn't find the handle on it, he wasn't going to get him. So now Jim Gentile comes to the plate as the tying run. Gentile 0 for 3. Sinker in there for a called strike. Gentile grounded out his last time up. He's 0 for 3 on the day. Here's the pitch from Castillo. Fastball on the outside corner. He's ahead of Gentile now, 0-2. Castillo looks in and delivers. Misses down low. 1-2 the count. Castillo gets his sign from Jason and delivers. Fastball swung on and missed, strike 3. Down goes Gentile, and there's 2 away. So that will bring up Manny Machado as the tying run. Machado 2 for 3. Murray on first, 2 outs. Here in the bottom of the 8th, Rays lead the Orioles 4-2. Slider misses. Down and in for ball 1. Castillo looks in. Here's the pitch. Machado, ground ball down to first, but McGriff fields it cleanly, takes it himself, and the side is retired. So Machado hit it hard, but right at McGriff. We head to the 9th. Tampa still leads Baltimore 4-2. Here's B.J. Upton, 0 for 3 today, 1 for 10 in the series.
Number 9.
Baltimore's going to spend Galehouse here. Again, Galehouse came in for Potter in the 5th, but he has been virtually perfect. And he has only thrown 33 pitches. Misses here, though. Count falls to 2-0. Shot through the hole. No, Murray. Diving stop. Eddie Murray. Great play. Danny Galehouse covers first. Wonderful. Murray. Great job by Murray there to get the first out of the inning. So 1 away. Here's Steven Souza. Souza 1 for 2. Fastball misses down low. The crowd wanted that call, so did Galehouse. Here's the pitch. Ground ball up the middle, base hit for Steven Souza. So Souza, who only came into this game batting .184, has a pair of hits. Try to get that average up over the Mendoza line. So now, here comes Jason Bartlett. Bartlett 0 for 2. 1 out, man on first. Pitch out. Souza's not going anywhere. Red roughing a complete game 6-hit shutout for the Yankees as they defeat the Jays. Pitch, Souza goes, but it's fouled off. 1-1. The Tigers just continue to stink. Down to the Rangers 11-2. Fastball in there for a called strike. 1-2 to Bartlett. Jerry Kuzman, 7 1/3 innings of 1-run ball for the Mets as they lead 7-1. Steve Rogers, the complete game 5-hitter, he improves to 8-2 for the Expos. Popped up, foul territory, drifting out of play. And the count will stay at 1-2. Here's the pitch. Down low, ball 2. 2-2 the count. Here's the pitch. Fly ball to center. Bunbury. He's under it. Puts it away for out number 2. So 2 down here in the top of the 9th. Souza on first. Order will turn over. That'll bring up Carl Crawford. Crawford 2 for 4. Pair of singles and an RBI. Throw over to first. Souza gets back. Another throw over. Galehouse deals. In there for a called strike, 0-1. Here's the pitch. Fastball in there for a called strike. So Crawford behind now, 0-2. Galehouse looking to keep this game locked at 4-2. Here's the pitch. Crawford fouls it off. Still 0-2. Galehouse working to Crawford. High fastball. Crawford pops it up. Down the left field line. Going back. Machado can't get there. It falls in for a base hit. Souza holds at second. Not taking a chance as that one was barely out of Machado's reach. Souza probably could have made it to third there. So now here's Iwamura. Iwamura 2 for 2 on the day. And now, an insurance run on second. Ground ball in the hole. Great play, Mark Belanger. Throw to second, they get the force. Wonderful play, Mark Belanger, who probably saved a run. There's the stupid uniform glitch in this game. Oh, that's annoying. But Mark Belanger, an outstanding play, and that finishes out the 9th from the seat of his pants. So trying to get the save here for the Rays, Jason Adam, 16 saves and 17 chances. This is his 18th appearance, a 1.17 earned run average. He has been terrific as the closer. Leading it off here for the Orioles is Ken Williams. Williams 1 for 2. Pitch misses down and in, 1-0. Fly ball, left center. Into the gap, Crawford tracking back, still carrying, but Crawford stays with it, puts it away, 1 down. Here's Bob Neiman. Neiman 0 for 3. Here's the pitch. Slider. Doesn't slide much. Misses down and in, 1-0. Shot line the other way, 1-1 the count. Adams sets and deals. Fastball on the inside corner, 1-2. Here's the pitch. Fastball misses up high. 2-2 the count. Adam deals. Slider swung on and missed by Neiman, who has chased sliders all day with no success.
Now batting, number 3.
So Neiman is fanned. The Orioles are down to their final out. And it's going to be Bobby Grich. Grich 2 for 3. A little surprised that Grich is hitting down at 8 in the order. High fly ball to the left. Crawford takes a few steps back, but he's underneath it. Crawford puts it away. The ball game is over. And the Tampa Bay Rays have come into Baltimore, taking the finale of this series with a 4-2 victory. Orioles still win the series, taking 2 out of 3. Chris Archer, a fine job for the Rays on the mound today. Orioles just could never get anything going. So Archer with the win improves to 4-7. Potter takes the loss, falls to 7-5. Jason Adam picks up save number 17. Orioles made a couple of really good defensive plays in this game. Eddie Murray, Mark Belanger, Al Bumbry all had them. Steven Souza had a great play there, you see, for the Rays as well. There's the Eddie Murray home run. Not enough, though, to lift the Orioles on this day. Final score, Rays 4 runs, 10 hits, no errors. Baltimore 2 runs, 8 hits, no errors. So a cleanly played game. We'll check out the box score. 3 hits for Carl Crawford. 2 hits for Iomura, McGriff, and Souza. So Archer, 7 innings, 7 hits, 2 runs, no walks, which was huge. He struck out 6. Castillo gets the hold, his 12th. Adam the save, his 17th. For the Orioles, Murray his 17th home run of the season, 47 RBIs for him now. Grich his 26th run batted in. Nels Potter, 4 2/3, 4 walks, which got him into a lot of trouble. He did also give up the 6 hits, but the walks seemed to kind of lead to all the issues. 4 runs allowed. Denny Galehouse, 4 1/3 of scoreless relief to keep the Orioles in this game, but they weren't able to complete the comeback. So that will do it from Baltimore. We'll make sure the rest of the games for the day are simmed. Then we'll take a quick look at the standings before we shut down the broadcast. So there you see the American League East race. The Red Sox lead over the Yankees has now been trimmed to a half game. The Orioles 9 games out. They're still at 500. The Blue Jays 11 games out. The Rays, despite the win, 19 games out. In the Central, the Cleveland Indians have gotten themselves up over 500, and that's good enough to get them the lead in that division. Indians lead by a game and a half over the Royals and White Sox. The Twins 2.5 out. The just horrific Detroit Tigers, man, they can't pitch, they can't hit, they have not been able to get anything going, and their roster is better than that. They just have not been able to click. We head out west. The Oakland A's have an 11-game lead already here on June 19th, 48-25. The Angels staying above 500. The Angels have been a surprise. Mariners 15 games out, Astros 16 and a half, the Rangers 20 games out. Wild card at this point, Yankees and Angels, Orioles a half game back, Royals and White Sox. So you've got virtually everybody except for the Rangers really still in the hunt. Again, of course, we're not even at the All-Star break yet, so this is a bit premature to look at wild card lists, but it's fun. In the National League, the Braves hold a one-game lead over the surprising Montreal Expos. In the NL East, the Phillies 3.5 games back. The Mets trying to climb their way back into contention. They've won 5 in a row now, and 8 of their last 10. They're now only a game below 500, 5.5 games back. In the Central, the Cardinals, it's now their turn to lead the division. Again, every team but the Brewers has led the NL Central at some point this year. Cardinals 2.5 games up on the Pirates and Cubs. Reds 3 games back. And out west, the best team in baseball to this point. I think I erroneously said before that the A's were the best team in baseball, but the Giants have the best record. Starting off the season 11-0 will certainly do that for you. But the Giants playing .700 ball, 11 games up on the Dodgers, and the Dodgers are playing fine. They're in a bit of a funk now. They've lost 7 of 10. But I mean, the Dodgers 39-32. They're having a solid season, but 11 games back of the Giants. The D-backs, Rockies, and Padres can just kind of watch everything happen around them. Wild card at this point would be the Expos and Dodgers. But basically everybody there is, well, the Brewers and Padres are the only ones double digits out. Even the Marlins are only 8 games out. So that will wrap it up for this broadcast. I appreciate, as always, anybody checking in to watch, either live or on tape delay. Clee baseball fan, good to see you in the chat, sir. I appreciate it, as always. Be good to each other, guys, and we'll talk soon.